Wyatt Koch. Oh, okay. Hey, girls, it's Wyatt. I wanted to invite all the MR bitches to come over to my New Year's yacht party in Monaco. Isn't that exciting? We're going to have Daryl Hall, Tom Selleck, and 11 cases of Little Debbie snacks. Be sure to reserve your helicopter parking soon. Wear your favorite Hawaiian shirt. All right, let me explain what this is about. Because I wasn't going to talk about this because this is like one of those gossip stories that I don't really care about.
Are you serious?
I honestly wasn't going to.
This is a perfect filter into
Well,
everything that's wrong with our world.
This was before Sam saw the visual.
This is before I saw the video. Because, I mean, look, people get engaged, then they break up their engagement. They want their engagement ring back. You see this across the income spectrum, right? The dollars that we're talking about. Oh, we should also say, now this poor guy, Wyatt Koch, he thought for a while that he may not have to pay any taxes on the billions of dollars that his dad was going to give him.
Why should he?
But now it turns out he's going to have to pay 40% taxes on the billions after $22 million. He's going to have to pay. So, he may end up with just a couple of billion instead of like 4 billion. Or he may end up with like 5 billion instead of like 9 billion.
It's to the impoverishment of the fashion world.
It's sad. So this guy Wyatt, he's suing his ex-fiance to get back an 8.24 carat ring after she broke off their engagement. I have no sense of how big of a ring it is, but apparently it cost at least $180,000. So I get a sense it's a big diamond. Wyatt's lawyers now say the ring is worth $250,000. I guess maybe it was a lot. It was March. It's gone up that much since March.
The whole story.
Now I feel like it's probably worth even more because if I had that kind of money, I would buy it from her just to say, like, to him, I got it. But Wyatt also wants $15,000 in damages. So they're not getting the ring back. But here's the thing about Wyatt. Apparently, Wyatt is a businessman. He's not one of these guys who's just sitting on his laurels with all his money. He's going out, he's trying to create jobs, probably in a sweatshop overseas, but nevertheless, and he's doing it by, he has a brand of clothing that is something that you really got to see to believe. It's really great. Now, what is this video?
It's like a promotional video.
He put it out on Instagram.
Right?
Oh, okay. He put it on Instagram.
It's just, he's just trying to show
Here's
you
one
the
of the things
life, man.
that the kids are doing, right? Like, you gotta, when you got a brand, a clothing brand, you gotta show the lifestyle that's involved in it because you're not just selling the clothes. You're selling a lifestyle. You're selling a way of life.
This is what his dad told him. He's like, you're not just selling stupid clothes. You're selling a goddamn lifestyle, you little bastard.
And
cut
here
you off
he
your
is.
supply and shoot you in the back of the shed like we did with your unknown other brothers that we murdered. The public doesn't even know about.
Here is Wyatt Koch sharing the lifestyle that could be yours with just his Coke attire.
My father said to me, Wyatt, you can do whatever you want to in life, but just make sure you do it well and you do it with passion.
Pause it for 1 second. Now, of course, the reason why Wyatt could do whatever he wants in life is because you're a billionaire, Wyatt. You were born, the moment you were born, you never had to think about money, so you can do whatever you want to do. The important thing is that you have passion about it. And he said, oh, you mean so I can completely fail at a whole series of things and the implications of it are absolutely nil? That's right, son. That's right.
In life, but just make sure you do it well and you do it with passion. Every day I go to the office, I enjoy creating the clothes. Be bold means to
Pause
me,
it for 1 second. Like how he forces everybody in the company to wear these horrible shirts, too. Everybody has to wear the shirts.
That would be part of the interview process. My one stipulation is I don't wear any of the merchandise.
I want to make it absolutely clear. I don't have to make $1 on this, but I want to look around my boardroom and I want to see everybody wearing my shirts. Go.
Bold means to me, be authentic, be real, be yourself.
Hold on, pause it. Wait a second. Go back to the interview. What is on his shirts? It's bags of money.
He's being
They're
authentic
bags
and real
of
to himself.
money. That's bags of money he has on his shirts with like green dollar bills falling
He's being
over the place.
authentic and real to himself.
Okay.
He's a little bloated trust fund baby with bags.
Be authentic, be real, be yourself, be confident, and always be a gentleman.
Pause it there. You can see he's actually drawing his own thing. Oh, and there he's got a shirt with
that?
handcuffs on there.
That's
what?
the
Let me
Koch
just-
brother criminal justice.
Let me just
reform
correct.
shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just correct Michael. He's not a trust fund baby. He doesn't need a trust fund. He has all the cash right on his. He doesn't have to wait for anything. It's not put away.
He's an allowance baby?
Right. Yeah. He's just extremely wealthy. And look at that. Look at that. He's sitting there. I wonder if it's funny.
That guy really knows how to hold a pen.
You know, I'll tell you something. This is exactly what Saul does every day after school. Like, we'll draw like an outline of something and he can color it in. And
It was about 4th grade where I started redoing all the NFL uniforms in my just notebook.
dude, too bad your dad wasn't a billionaire.
Yeah, your dad could have gone down the stairs and been like, look, as long as you're not gay or something, we don't have to murder you. We can subsidize your fantasy life for your whole life, young man.
Let's see.
Confident and always be a gentleman, but still have that tenacity that no one can take away from you. I want my shirts to be able.
He's sitting in the restaurant and the tenacity. Do we have any clips of him being tenacious? Yeah, let's slow down some footage where he's actually gesticulating. He's just waving like some type of this I guess Renaissance figure. Like, he's bringing in the grapes or something into the
That's some grade A
Next-
peacocking.
next course, please.
You. I want my shirts to be able to be worn in the boardroom or in a discoteca or a nightclub or on a yacht. I really
yacht.
wanted to create something that's fun, outside the box, cool, trendy, yet really bold and interesting.
Oh, there he's doing it again. He's got that whole thing going with his arms. Be bold.
I can't believe that guy is single.
Well, I mean, would you settle down? I mean, if you had that all that going on?
That's right. Well, it's also a great test, actually. They were like, if like money can purchase anything, and you can imagine like a woman being like, all right, you know what? He's a sort of vaguely nice guy. I guess if you can get him out of his money bags and half-cuff shirt, maybe he'll look like semi-presentable and slightly less inbred. And then after a couple of months of doing that, it's like, you know what? The money just isn't worth it.
No,
I've been
once you've been on a yacht once, what's the point?
I take
Right.
it back about what I've said about how bad inequality is, because if this is the entertainment value that comes from it, I don't know.
Right, if you could-
rebalance it.
You know, I did notice one thing in like the clip where he is waving his hand, and there's that model, because you could see they've just hired like just a completely like the most generic casting call. We just need beautiful looking people all around him. She is like, there is this quality where she's sort of leaning away.
She's
and sort of
literally
like it almost looks like she's
moving her
getting
body away from
like
him.
feel creepy things on her body.
She's
being
moving
in
her
that
body
video.
away from him.
Maybe he could make a deal with Mike Cernovich. I bet those shirts go great with red pants.
Oh my gosh.
Those look very Cernovich-y.
Those are
They look
Cernovich
like
style.
the line you'd give to like coked up South Florida magicians.
All right, let's
Yeah,
take,
but they would still even know that it was ridiculous. Like they'd sober up at some point. That guy's crazy from all the coke he hasn't done.
you got to
Money
appreciate
is dangerous
so
for your
bold.
mental health, apparently. And the Koch brothers have dedicated their entire life and their whole spending structure to make you, more than likely, if you're listening to or watching this, like more impoverished and suffering, just so they can help their useless fucking kid.
You know,
Here's
at
the-
least they're creating some great art out of all those ill-gotten gains.
I wonder how much those shirts go for. I bet you they're like $5,000 a shirt or something. You're just selling them to, like, it looks great on the yacht. You've immediately narrowed your market, I would think. I don't know how many yachts
Yeah,
there
the
are out
boardroom
there.
and the yacht.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to walk into a boardroom wearing that. You know who walks into a boardroom wearing that? Only the guy who's the CEO of the company that makes that.
Or his son.
Right.
Who created his
Hey,
own-
Dad, I'm
Yeah,
here. Hey, I just wanted to check in with all the board of directors. Anybody want one of these shirts? I got a box right here. I sell these suckers. Oh, my God. Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos